Come on, girl. I just, I swear to God, I ain't no Cosby. I ain't no Cardi B. I didn't put no roofie in your drink. That was a Mentos. All right? That was a Mentos.
Why would you put Mentos in a drink?
In a beer.
What's going on? You good? Oh my god!
Hey y'all, welcome to the Stray Tato channel. I'm the little Tato. This is the little stray. I promised y'all that we'd be talking about crazy conspiracies, all that weird stuff. So I wanted to introduce a series specifically for that. Is that a baby? Damn, the neighbor's got a baby. That's a loud baby.
That's a loud baby. You can hear it all
whoever's
the way
baby
in
that
here.
is, it's not our baby. Yeah, so basically this is a series that we're going to be introducing called CouchTatoes. It's going to be about, peculiarities, oddities, just weird things that fascinate us. And with no further ado. With no further ado, let's get into into today's topic. Sorry, get a little hold of myself. A little ahead of myself there. It's going to be about Skinwalker Ranch. While I am sure that you've had no shortage of people that have talked about this topic, it fascinates us nonetheless, and we just wanted to talk about the juicy facts and details, the meat and potatoes of it, if you will. You have to put these on.
Why?
Just do it.
That's your thing. It's not
It's a
mine.
gimmick. Just do it. You want me to put them on? You want me to double up?
Double ears.
Alright.
So what even is a skinwalker? Well, skinwalkers are malevolent witches originating from Navajo folklore. They're capable of transforming, possessing, or disguising themselves as an animal. A person usually becomes a skinwalker by doing something dark and twisted, such as killing a family member in exchange for shape-shifting supernatural powers. They often become animals such as coyotes, wolves, foxes, or bears. Wolves being particularly interesting, and we'll find ourselves circling back to that one.
We'll circle back. So, during the American Civil War, the Navajo and the Ute, I'm sure somebody who's 1/16th Ute will correct me and be like, actually, it's pronounced this way. Anyways, the Navajo and the Ute, they had major beef. They were like the original Crips and Bloods. So the Ute teamed up with American forces and drove the Navajo out of the land surrounding Skinwalker Ranch. And one of the leading theories is that the Navajo cursed the land surrounding the ranch.
So the original owners of the ranch were Kenneth and Edith Myers, who owned the property from 1934 up until 1994. Even though we couldn't find anything specific about the Myers family themselves experiencing anything paranormal, some UFO reports started coming in from the area in the 70s, and that's continued through the last 50 years.
I'll just take that. Terry and Gwen Sherman purchased the property from 1994 to 1996. Now this is where things start getting crazy. Terry and Gwen reportedly seen peculiarities ranging from crop circles, UFOs, cattle mutilation, and they were even reported seeing, is that even grammatically correct? And they even reported seeing a dire wolf, which is a big boy wolf, now extinct, I believe. Terry reportedly shot at it close range multiple times to no effect. Now when I hear that, I immediately think Skinwalker. Anyways, Terry was so spooked, he sold the property after 18 months to Las Vegas real estate magnate and UFO enthusiast Robert Bigelow.
So Robert Bigelow owned the ranch from 1996 up until 2016. Unfortunately, during
I threw up in my mouth a little bit.
Oh no. Unfortunately, during this period of time, there's not a lot of information out there, and a lot of things were kept confidential. However,
You want to do one of them French open mouth kisses?
I want to
I'm
talk.
packing a little extra flavor.
I want to talk these Skinwalker facts.
Okay. On with it.
Anyway, so you did find an interview that he had on a YouTube channel called Mystery Wire.
Right. So the thing is, I'm kind of ADHD, right? So it was very hard to just sit there and pay attention to most of the interview. But there was a part of the interview where his name's Robert Bigelow, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. He started talking about things that he was bringing home with him. Hitchhikers was what he used as a metaphor. So a little bit further into these notes, we start going over a guy named Thomas Winterton, and he was a superintendent on Skinwalker Ranch starting from 2014 to wherever we are now. He has a part in the documentary on History Channel called The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch. But I feel like it kind of ties together what Robert Bigelow was talking about. But we'll get to that when we get to that.
So something else weird that happened was on March 12th of 1997, a biochemist named Colm Kelleher reportedly spotted a creature. Reportedly spotted? Is that it?
Yeah.
A creature.
I really don't understand how you can't read my handwriting. It's damn good handwriting for a guy,
Creatures. Okay? A creature that looked like Bigfoot spying on him from a nearby tree about 50 yards away.
Good job. So, one of the theories explaining the strange phenomena surrounding the ranch is the concept of portals. Researchers theorize that the existence of portals on the ranch allows for a thin fabric between reality and another dimension or whatever that allows for interdimensional travel.
So Brandon Fugel has now been the owner of Skinwalker Ranch since 2016 through Adamantium Real Estate LLC. One of the most popular things to come out of this acquisition is the show The Secret of Skinwalker Ranch.
On History Channel or on Hulu. Who has cable nowadays? My turn?
Yes.
Sick. Thomas Winterton, the superintendent of the ranch who oversees all maintenance of the ranch, has had a doozy of a time since he was brought into the fold in 2014. He's been injured a total of 3 times on the property.
His first injury was when he ignored warnings about digging around the area, and he got a terrible headache and got some tests done. The test results showed that he had an unexplained bump on his head caused by skin peeling from his scalp.
You made it sound like you got some tests done.
I got tests done. I have skin peeling on his scalp.
Sheesh.
Anyway, doctors had to pierce it to get fluid out. He has not been the same since.
Squeezed it like a pimple.
I have not been the same since reading that mess.
Yeah. His second injury was very similar to his first injury, but it was more minor.
So his third injury happened when cameras went onto the property. He went to the command center and the cameras returned online. He and his wife heard what sounded like running in the back room. When Winterton investigated, he found nothing. But he and his wife heard a voice that said, "You need to leave now."
Yeah, I found that pretty eerie.
I would.
Anyways, if you enjoyed what you heard here today, consider liking and subscribing. We intend to make this a whole series. We're not going to beg you to like or subscribe. It'd be cool if you did, but you know.
You can support this little guy.
That's a little guy right there. We have another little guy. They're screaming in the background. Obviously, we're parents. We are not going to show our daughter's face on the channel because we want her life to be private. She's crying in the crib right now. After we're done with this video, we're going to go and, you know, take care of our daughter, make sure she's doing all right. But yeah, we got something cooking in regards to what we want to do for the next video. It's got a little teaser, is that it's got something to do with musicians selling their souls. That's what we got in the pipeline, and she is quiet.
She's fine.
Terrific. Yeah, you know, we hope you had a blast. If you've never heard about Skinwalker Ranch, even though there's so many videos, so many creators talking about it, I would recommend maybe checking out Lights Out podcast, wherein they talk about it, as well as the Y Files. They also have a pretty cool episode about it. Yeah, Thank you for tuning in. See you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
She's leaning over the rail of a bridge. She lights up another cigarette. Smoke at the end gets lost in the fog. The truancy life of a stray dog. She hasn't been the same since that boy left that day. She's a stray. She's a stray dog. She hasn't been the same since that boy moved away. She's in pain. Call it heartache.